Yep. That mail is never going to be delivered. Lost among the trees of the forest. Never to be found. But there was some important stuff in there. Guess we'll never know. So now that I've finally made it all the way to being a black mage and having a mount and all this fine fancy things, I am going to explore some other classes, crafting professions, that kind of stuff. There's lots of cool stuff that might fit me better actually, because I don't do particularly well as a black mage spellcaster. But first, prefer that you would bloodbath, which marked the end of the 60 minute. Slaughtered by the wings and destroyed all that we know and love. Oh my gosh. Whatever Rosie is untouched by the Alzheimer's age, least of all, the just electric ravage remade by the flames of destruction of its Bristland. That's when many questions arising it continues to maintain a military presence in this region despite the personal material required to do so. Been interesting, man. Blah 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 blah. We're lots of people there in this wasteland of hellhole. So the simple state of affairs are like no longer. Asserting a claim to the territory, the lifeless, burnt-out husk of a ruin. Diplomatic resolution is no longer possible. Matters to be decided in the field of battle. We're going to murder each other to determine who is in charge. To a war, we're not. We are allies ever, and shall conduct ourselves accordingly. It shall be the most civilized bloodbath ever. Hostilities will be conducted. Territories engagement shall be fought to submission, not death. So you see, you needn't hesitate to join the way. Should you have the misfortune of facing a friend in battle, you only extend to subdue him, not to kill him. And women, I guarantee you that there is just like fireballs and lightning and all kinds of destruction raining down. But don't worry, we're totally not murdering each other. Speak with our man in the airship landing and listen to what he has to say. Run faster. Go, 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 go! An adventurer who's made a passage through the White Wolf Gates. The Wood Whalers! I would see you live up to your reputation, my fellow whalers, adventurer's aid. Should you have a mind to make your useful self travel there and seek out that guy? Down this gate lies a haven indeed for some of the most fearsome beasts here that pass only back to those who are safely. Oh man, door's still locked. The gatekeeper. No, that's not what I want. I need to go here. Here is located So I've been there, which means it's Bent Branch. Bent Branch. Bent Branch. Bench Brent. Come to me, drumstick. We've adventures to run. Jump. Fly, chicken, fly. Huh. Some goblins around here. Or those kobolds. I think I need to get up. Damn you, chicken! Why you no fly? Believe you can fly, chicken. Just fly. Fly for me. Never gonna reach it this way. Why is there no way up? Or is it up at all? Perhaps to get there I need to go through the gate. Which would suck because I have to go all the way back. Never been there. Yeah. Let's go back and see if I can get through that gate the hard way. $20 says my chicken's gone when I arrive. Yep. He may be trained in a fierce traveling companion, but he just runs away immediately once you get into town. Screw you guys, I'm out of here. Do you wish to exit to Central Strand? Yes, I do. Aha! Now let's see those super fierce monsters of which we need to keep everyone protected. Rostaman sent you, Hank the 12. Giving up hope that anyone... Tell me, do you perhaps notice that gaping hole in the ground on your way here? No. Unless it was the thing under the bridge. It'll be hard to miss it. I just told you I missed it. One of the many remnants of Dalaman's fury. The Searing, you see the scaffolding. You see the solution we worked up with our friends from the Carpenters Guild. But even the sturdiest wood is at the mercy of the elements. Have you tried treating it? The ruins have fallen hard of late, and I fear there will be some soggy planks if untended. Please see to them, as well as any pest you have. I'm literally maintaining a wooden bridge. This is my lot in life. That I have to, you know, work like a day laborer or something. Just fixing bridges. Save the world by fixing the bridge. Also, there's an invisible wall here, so that I can't fall into the big hole. Let's dry you out right here. Also, why am I qualified to fix the bridge? I'm not even part of the woodworking guild or anything. I have no skill in this. And yet I've been told to just go fix the damn bridge. Beat you up a dang cudgel. Jump! Thanks, adventurer. Shroud hair, I see. I ask you only this, friend. Should you have an occasion to meet her, speak nothing of this to her. She is a researcher of sorts. Usually creatures bring her specialty. She catches wind of the shroud hairs lurking beneath. She would rip up every last plank till we had nothing to stand upon. She loves them bunnies. And treats us, the wood whaler treats us that the wood whales were personal laboratory assistants. And we'll stand this from and keep your distance from her. I would suggest you do the same. Never been to the north. Let's see here. Aha! I have never been there. Or there, apparently. But this leads back to where I have been before. But I have not been there. Look at me learning to use this map. It's fantastic. I bet you didn't know that my mount came with built-in writing music. Sorry, I must be going. Ooh. I need me some of them for my collection. And just keep casting fire at it. It'll fall down eventually. Ooh, there's another big hole. I need to get to the settlement and attune to the crystal so that I can come here more quickly later. And I guarantee you that they'll require me to be here for some ridiculous quest. Not you, ship. It's old Britannia. I cannot return to there easily. I can walk. Yes, we are back into the area of low-level monsters who pose little threat. Out of my way, little ladybugs and tiny spiders. My days of fighting tiny pests are over. I am a mid-level adventurer. I fight giant, miscolored insects and bugs and rats and wolves and whatnot now. Because you know, if it's a yellow wolf, that makes it much, much tougher. I can teleport in town. All I need is a crystal. Perhaps thought I was shifting around where the ability was rather than clicking on it. It's a pain in the ass. You! Yes, you! What's your quest? So I'm not busy enough playing Lost and Found. Oh, do forgive me. Once again, one of my customers departed without her belongings. I'm at a loss as to what to do about it now. Seems to be a common problem, people losing books that I need to return to them. So the adventurers have many cares in their mind. It would make my life much easier if they take their personal effects in order. I should not come here to lend an ear to my grumblings. This is the book in question. The face of its owner was unfamiliar to me. But Earl over there seemed to be quite smitten with her. Yeah, he wanted to ride her all night long. So with every pretty lass he lays his eyes on. But that's neither here nor there. Nor here wise nor there wise. Nor left nor right nor up nor down. I didn't trouble you to inquire as to the girl's whereabouts around the man be less than forthcoming ever since I spurned his advances. He sounds like a great guy, chasing every lady that he finds and immediately deciding not to talk to them. If you don't want to hang out with him. It's great. Hey, jerkwad. Of course I remember her. Remember her well. She had huge tracts of land. A smile warmed my heart, and a laugh, one might say, a lilt one might say, to tickle the depths of the soul, and she was most eager to hear tales of my travels. We talked about me all night long. When I got tired of that, I talked about me some more. A keen, sensitive mind. Jilly, I believe her name was. It was Jennifer, asshole! Well, that's not right. Jilly was the redhead from last week. Damned if I remember. You must understand, no small number of comely lasses seeks out my company. Oh yeah, I'm sure they love you. Dare say keeping all the names and faces straight is an adventure in itself. You're the real ladies' man. Looking for a visit to the falls before traveling on. I think not you'll find her out there, shedding a tear or two at our parting. Yeah, I'm sure she misses you a whole lot. That's not my regards to see her. She should be readily recognizable in that charming straw hat of hers. Women never change their outfits. Poking around looking for work. Must mention you. People talk about these days. A nasty bit of business down near Lonesome Harl. I'll show you a better story. Strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there. Dark, angry things appearing at midnight. Telling you what I overheard from the whalers. They say at the other end is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time you go down there, the map plays out. Nothing is the same. A mystery if I've ever seen one. It's randomly generated. Oh my gosh. Really more than happy to let stay mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors, going straight there is nothing short of suicide. So the process of treasure is apprehensive. Don't take my word for it. And if you don't take my word for it, read it yourself. Hands down, here's straight. Hear it straight from the chocobo's mouth. Chocobos, both birds and horses in this universe. Nothing. Let's see now. How in tarnation do you get there? Perhaps if I fling myself into the water. It would appear that that is the spot on the map that's marked. I just need to find an elevator. Smith. Stairs. I've been here before, I can sense it. Very good indeed. Loading a cutscene here. Just take a minute. You people all have funny armor on. Everybody look around! A flag! Capture the flag! That's our flag! No, it's our flag! We'll fight you over this flag. Arrgh! Sir, why are we fighting? Because we gotta have that flag. Why is the flag important? Because that's what the objective said. Before I proceed, I must warn you, this is not going to be like some Johnson's Wolves Den. Pitted against wave after wave of Felon's Alliance members in battle. I don't care one which. That you're the warrior of light. This campaign will be long and brutal, and victories won today may be undone tomorrow, considering Borderland ruins. You'd only seize control of each ruin in the region, right? Wrong. And defense is paramount as well, and for the rivals must blah 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 blah. Large-scale PvP, blah 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 blah. There's a reason we have steps from airstrike ruins to the front lines. Transportation. Look at his face. It speaks confusion. Are we at war or not? What is this bollocks about no killing? What in the seven hells is going on? That's what you're thinking, yes? Well, guess what? We're not going to answer any of those questions. It's less war and more organized violence to resolve a territorial dispute. I'm fairly certain that's what war is. And yes, it is civilized violence. Killing Alliance members is strictly prohibited. If you kill someone, we're going to retaliate by killing you for it. Wait a second. Though accidents have been known to happen, mind you. Oh, that's reassuring. Nobody dies. Well, except for those people who die. You of all people have nothing to fear. You've escaped certain death more times than I can count. How do you know that? Do I have stories about me? You're not that well known. I've done some stuff, but not anything in the public eye. The odds are they'll fail to do more so as Borderland Lucans look on the outskirts are now accessible. Control of this ancient site is directed by a large-scale player versus player battles. Do its frontline campaign. Speak with the Grand Campion. Grand Company flyers at one of the airship landings for further details. How large scale? I played Guild Wars 2. I know what large scale means. Your whole damn server against some other's damn server. Even though that other server has more players and it's totally cheating. North part of the city. house that Death built. I'll have to go to the southern portion here. Yeah, it's gonna be quicker just to... Actually, 2 places to attune there. That's weird. That's not really near anything. The amphitheater's sort of close. There you are, with your silly straw hat. Its brittle pages are a delicate sketching of landscapes and vistas remembered in the hundreds. My journal, linked to 12, in my haste to escape the clutches of that insufferable mutton monger, slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name? Smith. Smithy Smith. You have my gratitude, Sheila. I don't look like much, but I count this humble diary among my most prized possessions. Pages brim with tales and the most heart-stirring sights to sense of soul and travels across attract me with the most incurable case of wanderlust. As an adventurer, you too have seen the realm, I'm sure. I would ask you, have you truly seen her? Born witness to Eorzea in her myriads of splendor. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you? Have you stood in the palm-fringed branches of coastal thistle just as the sun peeks out over the horizon, its rays kissing the sand beneath your feet? Have you lost yourself in the night sky of Sangoli, adrift amidst a boundless sea of stars? Aye, but why do we even try to convey with words that which must be seen to be appreciated? To our fortune, whomever so we wander, Eorz's beauty is but a stone's throw away. Unless you're in the desert, that place is a hellhole. I may quote from my journal. Yes, this is one. Afore the fance, beneath the two that are as one, her divine cup wanneth over with light, aether. Such were the conjurer's words that I would see at she saw. So for myself before coming here, I can assure you that the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me, go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. Seek out a place afore the fane and look out upon your surroundings. Is there like a map location of that? Okay, so it's near the Conjurer's Guild. Master of the house, keeper of the roost. You've accomplished enough feats to keep the bards singing for a lifetime. Last, such an achievement shouldn't go unrecognized in the Indian like highest esteem. Your accrued achievement choice have earned you an achievement certificate. Certificates may be exchanged for special rewards of your choice by speaking with Jonathan. Price is one thingamadoobler. Inquire within. Wish you well paid. Beyond redemption. Guarding of light. Mage barding. It's a gablin. Minion of light. Purpose dwells in the world. 3 minions of light will come. Oh, no problem. It's a rupee. Like Jacobo chick. I have 3 things. Selecting achievement category. Nothing. Nothing. And still nothing. When I was a young man, I had the honor of working as a court scribe in good old days. When my eyes were keen, and the royal family still had true power held down. One day it seems to me that the royal palace burst into a rainbow of color with lavish blah 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 blah. Achievement points and accumulating a certain amount of one certificate. It's an special reward their choice for speaking with Jonathan. It's too bad I can't preview what they actually look like. That might be helpful for deciding whether it's worth my time. But such things are impossible. I mean, imagine a game where you could preview how a change in your outfit or an item or a pet or something would look. It's just impossible. Want to be a conjurer. It's going to be a difficult test. Let's see. Seek out a place where for the fame. Do I need to just look out anywhere? You have looked upon one of Rosa's stirring vistas, as identified by the explorer Fire Harbinger. Your sighting. Oh yeah, this is just the most wonderful vista in the entire world. Run. Still don't have saddlebags. Stones, a door to the entrance to... Okay, so I'm supposed to be looking at the stones. Sky serpent's egg cast down from the heavens. Blah, 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 blah. This man with 3 tongues, remnants, no doubt, of a primal forest. Whence did they come from? Who do the 2 great arbors grow? Why do the 2 great arbors grow as one? This I do not know. What I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty. Look, what compels me to wander. Not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but the burning desire to bear witness to all the wonderfuls around us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Gods and men. We have just met. The twinkle in your eye tells me that you share certain aesthetic sensibilities. Please let me give you a sing log of your own. In its pages you will find my record of the most stirring sights of the realm, as chosen arbitrarily by me. You can trust me, I have a silly straw hat. Let your adventures keep you occupied. It is not all the more reasonable to take his sights to travel that you may blah 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 blah. For that I wish you safe travels. When you have seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I would like nothing more than to share impressions with your fellow sensitive souls. Now, it's a sightseeing log, appending you in the most beautiful sights to be seen in Erosia. Plowed by the explorer Melon Iron Heart. Open it, select logs you may move, select sightseeing log. From the snippets of information contained within, identify and seek out the location described. The certain sites may only be properly appreciated at a given time of day or under ideal weather conditions. Perform a designated emote when taking in the sites, and the entry for the corresponding was still be marked off with the sightseeing log in hand. Go forth and see Erosia as few have seen her before. Day and weather are also important in discovering vistas, as other emotes perform once you've arrived there. Emotes impression often contain hints of their hidden conditions, though you may still need all of your wits to discover some of the more obscure entries. Once you've completed a rough sketch and information on the location's history will be added to your log. Captain's log. Lots of really weird people around. Not a blue mage, oh no! I am a rake, zero, puppy. Puppy, 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 puppy. Hello. Saddlebags. Why I know have saddlebags. I don't have a raid, I don't have a duty finder. I don't have a gathering log or a fishing log because I am not a fish or a gatherer yet. That's in a different area, I think. I don't know what that is. I don't have a house. I'm not part of a free company. I'm not part of a team. I don't have any link shells. And all these are unlocked. So aside from those damn saddlebags, I think I have all the features. Hooray! The house of death built. There, fastest way is probably south of the Hawthorne Hut. Go, go, go! Teleport, teleport, teleport! Go, 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 go! Down. Out of the desert and into the hell. Let's try plain old quests. Yes, these are not organized well because here's the completed one sitting in the middle of here. It's weird. This one time at level 30. Tales of War. Complete all Disciple of War quests at level 30. Seeker of Blood. Tales of the Hand. Look upon my hand and tremble, for it is very handy, this hand of handness. Seasonal quests. Exploration. Sightseeing log. Ooh, there's all my achievements for actually going to these different places. I have not been to many places. And I'm slightly disappointed that there aren't more other places to visit. It's an MMO, damn it, there's just been lots of places that you can go around and spend endless hours searching places that are full of nothingness. The Bomb Squad. Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. Yes. Complete auto gladiator entries in the hunting mode. Oh, okay. That's neat. Grand Company. Pip your ride. Intensive inspiration. Okay. Then completes in a Grand Company soldier armor consisting of a soldier's cap, soldier's overcoat, a pair of soldier's gloves, and a pair of soldier's boot. All 4 items equipped. Earning 10,000 serpent steels. Oh boy. That's gonna take a while. Anyways, this is unimportant, as I have things to do. I'm off to the house the Death built. I'm sure only good things will happen there. So is the edge of the map that no one ever visits safe? Yes, it is safe. None of those doors were open. How did I get here? Scary thunder. My good barman, how's it going? Wonderful, delicious product. Oh, I love the smell of fermented beans. Shame my wife hates it. She won't touch me until I've bathed and washed my clothes. So I took a detour through the distillery. Storm. My good man, what up? Says recruiting adventurers to undertake is local levels. Well, I'm Neville. I'm looking for the Adventurers Guilds. Looking for a job, are you? But of course you aren't. In any case, I'm contractually obligated to tell you that I have in my possession the details of such needful tasks as have been set forth by the residents of the Quarry Mill and the surrounding areas, mostly involving the slaying of monsters and procuring of goods. Quests to kill wolves, quests to collect items and go places, all fairly meaningless. One all terribly dangerous work, or so they would tell me. If this idea appealed to you for some reason, I may add that I am required to assess each volunteer's capacity for surviving his employment by a sign of a similar dangerous slave. Not put off by the thought of abrupt and painful demise? Please signal your interest and undertake this test. Yeah, whatever. You want to take a task? I don't care. Whatever you want. You underhand techniques involve peaceful provocation of peaceful trends to create confusion during robberies. Is being employed by an increasing number of local highwaymen. What is worse, these angered seedkin remain agitated long after the bandits have done their damage, resulting in a forest overrun by frenzy foliage. Fearful frenzy foliage! Ensure the safety of innocent bystanders. A special formula which, when sprinkled on weakened Trents, should calm the giant creatures. They now seek fearless volunteers to carry out the task. Very good. I almost forgot. Trents won't feel the effects of the bottle of solace unless you weaken them sufficiently first. I wish you fortune, your task, or whatever. I don't care. The other crystal's way over there. My feisty little chocobo. It's a feisty little bugger. Let's see here. Unable to open that map at this time. Why? The discrepancy between your current level and the wave quest's required level is too great. Continue and you will suffer an experience point penalty. Huh. He blowed up real good. Seems I must congratulate you on completing the trial levy. Here's a reward to entice you to jeopardize your personal safety a second time. Whatever. I'm cautiously hardened by knowledge that you are not certain to be summarily slaughtered should you choose, for whatever reason, to undertake a love quest at some point in the future. Oh dear. I do hope I haven't just tempted fate. You can only repair, you cannot buy things. Is there anyone in town who can buy things? Yes. There's a shop. Mole meat. These are actually a crafting material. That's what I looked up. Okay, now I need to go this way. Ah, I need one of you for my collection. You what now? You need me for... Oh god, why did you hit me? Oh, that last one. Okay, with both of them. There's an event happening in the middle of town. What does fate say? Put me on your register, chicken man. You! Yes, you! Must do something about the Bosun Brute. He's out of control. There's a good reason they call him Spencer of the Bottomless Cup. I don't believe the sot's been sober a day in his life. Now he's taking a fancy to pounding the faces of any poor sod who happens to even breathe in his direction, myself included. I beg you, put the piss-toss pot in his place. Says some fuzz, dude. Hey! Attack me, not him. Dick. do you target self? This I do not know. No, I am very squishy and I'm going to die. Oh, no. I wonder if I can sleep him. Ha ha ha! I can sleep you. I can't be synced to actually learn that. I'm not drunk, you're drunk. You're drunk. I'm not drunk. What we got here? Sorry, my list insists that you... Oh, an adventurer! A rather seed-like one besides. On the off chance you're not simply here to gob, perhaps you can lend us a hand. You see, despite the fervent protestations of these desk rights over there, you cannot permit citizens within the ruins of this time. Women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome, as if you got the stones for it. Perhaps you got the others stationed at Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. I gotta walk all the way back. Well, that seemed rather pointless. See that salamander right there? I want you to kill like 3 of them. Okay, so I need to kill 2 of them. Come here, big boy. Let's... Damn you, birds! My feisty little chocobo. Unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? Ah, I thought so. Now tell me, is that bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Linquill over at Brentbatch Meadows. The Isengard native is something of a progeny in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. The fine feathered finery of these plumaged fiends is ferociously finicky, with little foresight. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity for your bird. Linking interrogation of recently captured Coral Claw member. The Woodwillows have discovered the precise location of several stockpiles of prohibited furs. As there is countless numbers of these hidden stashes, the whalers are currently enlisting the aid of able-bodied adventurers to not only retrieve the contraband, but also see to the handling of any poachers who may attempt to protect it. We're not saying you should murder them, but we're saying that you should murder them. Retrieving the furs, you may encounter the poachers themselves. I suggest you prepare yourself for battle. Where the white furs at? Oh. Hello there. So I hear you're a dastardly poacher, and a very bad man besides. Five eyes. I see none of these eyes. I guess they must just kind of be around. Someone took a hide. I have been summoned from the nether world to attack you for it. Apparently that didn't summon anyone. I don't know what that is. Of live quests. Difficult task is now choosing what to attempt next. Ha 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 ha. Hey. I already have one of those. To go back to Quarry Mill, I believe. Oh, I just click on it. Oh, I never knew that. You learn something new every day. Well met, adventurer. Thinking of come more about the recent happenings. The site is interesting owing to... It's fair to receive reports that several anthropornographer graphic YouTubers was a magical gateway of some sort that had appeared in the ruins, and all that matters is creatures are going through it. The men were among the first to examine it, and well, it's hard to explain. We crossed the threshold into a set of corridors that I've never seen before, and then suddenly each and every one of us was filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. Step. Accompanied us, the ruins are wards with patchwork magic, easy prey for creatures within. Thankfully, managed to devise a solution. Aether pool arms and armor is which safeguard the channel and wields energies they might withstand the ruins' magics. Fortunately, this little protects you from losing our way, though it's beggar's belief. Every time you have dared to venture into the ruins, we have found a path to be changed. We suspect this too may work of the unfathomable powerful mage. The trainees afoot in traditional tactics are not like her, so inexperienced adventurers need to proceed with caution. In the event you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover what secret slide into deeper depth you need to say the word. Palace of the Dead. You may enter solo or in a party of up to 4 players. While speaking with the Word Whale Expedition Captain, you will be given the option to enter a fixed party or a match party by the matching system. Players start level 1 regards to the current class or job level. With more on the for the Palace of the Dead random generated, including the placement of enemies, treasure coffers, and traps. For details, Word Whale Captain. I have no scores! Oh no! Okay. This requires that I go to Vent Branch. Greeting adventurers, is there something you need? No. Chocobo training combat. This is no small request you made. Riding the bird is one thing. Asking it to hunts in your name is another, quite another. I'll train your Chocobo on the promise that you will never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? Maybe. Farewell. To begin with, you will need a bunch of Gissel greens. You have my leave to pick one from the fields yonder. Return your weapon. Looks like lettuce. You have acquired the greens. The greens originated from the Near East. If they were any fresher, they would still be in the ground. Superb! Then we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you have already known this. Chocobos are highly fond of gristle greens. They love their leafy vegetables so much, in fact, they will completely forget their fears in face of danger. Thus, by feeding the birds this green, you can prevail. Prevail upon it, fight beside you. And then once called, you will be able to you can see fit. The Chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order, and they will act accordingly. It's the best of their abilities. Simple yet effective methodology was developed by the Foptemps family. One of the foremost houses of And that concludes your lesson. Of course, it is not enough to merely hear you practice. You must venture forth and tempt it oneself. Summon your Chocobo with a bunch of gristle greens, and together make your way to Sorry Horizon. The brood is a browser. To be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Put down 3 of them and return here. Lastly, by word of advice, I would recommend that you keep an ample supply of gristle greens in your person at all times. A resident vendor will be able to provide you with as much as you can carry. In addition to riding him, I guess all Chocobos are male. You can also summon your Chocobo to fight alongside you. To do this, you will first require a bunch of gristle greens. Chocobo's favorite. Approach the store. Summon your Chocobo, simply use the greens. As rural Chocobos can only fight in the same place in which they can be ridden, so don't expect your faithful steed to follow you into the depths of dungeons, like the tram through the Copperville mines. Those 2 dungeons you've probably been to before, because we acquired them in the story. Also, don't expect them to hang around town, because they kind of hate you. Duration 30 minutes. Duration can be extended to 60 minutes by offering multiple servings. Hey there, drumstick. For 30 minutes, or until it suffers injuries grievous enough to make them flee. To give the command, use the command located under Orders in the Action menu interface. Or your promote auto attack, simply select Free Stance. You can dismiss your companion at any time by selecting the command Withdraw. Set up Electricus gain to summon your steed again. I need to go there now. Okay. Come, drumstick, we fight. And apparently we do not go this way. Or maybe you can just kind of teleport over it. Draw, follow, free stance. Its companion to make its own decisions in battle. Attacker stance. Or your companion to focus more on offensive moves than using it. Using only actions earned from the attacker skill tree. Dismiss your companion from battle. Order your companion to follow you. Defender stance. Order your companion to focus on defensive maneuvers. Healer stance. Order your companion to stop fighting. Concentrate on healing maneuvers. The healer skill tree. Okay. Dispatch blood is with your companion. Brood biz. Brood biz? Brood biz. I guess it's these guys. Of course, it might help to actually be in the correct menu for that. Come around from the other side. Oh, and he's still there. Come, we run. I don't know what that is, but it is not a hair. Looks more like a naked mole rat. Gotta get your cardio in. Man. Rank increases, you will earn skill points that can be used to acquire new companion-specific actions and traits. There are three. I gotta level up my chocobo too. Stances. Defensive stance, defense, attacker stance, or transfer to effective healer stance. How you choose to use your chocobo skill points is entirely up to you. Remember, once an action trait has been purchased, that purchase cannot be undone. Think about how you wish to use your chocobo in battle and choose its path of progression wisely. Don't be a moron. Ah, so this is what I'm going for. They are both big and ugly. Petrified! Who knows? Turn to stone forever. Or maybe just a few seconds. Ow! And now I know the long way around. And so can you. I can only cast it on myself, I think. Just want to negotiate first your battle. Tell me, how do you feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Chocobo can make up for your shortcomings. Man, don't insult my shortcomings. Or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways for you to compete one another. This information approach best serves you. Ah, but I forget. I have one last parting gift, a saddle bell for your Chocobo. Carry gristle greens about can be quite cumbersome after all. Yeah, so let's just put the thing that they love so much that they will throw their lives in the line for it right into their saddlebags. I'm sure that won't be a problem at all. So the elongation UI. You can obviously Chocobo saddlebags. If when you're in a storage window, can be accessed by selecting Chocobo saddlebags. Blah, blah, blah. Why is it so much smaller than the other Chocobo? Saddlebag for your Chocobo is now available. A spacious sack that can be used as a supplement to your normal storage, which features allow you a simple transfer item between your saddlebag and personal storage. Chocobo companion does not need to be summoned to access saddlebags, however, cannot be opened while in an instance dungeon, so be sure to move items required on raids to your normal inventory before commencing your duty. Do your duty. Smack that booty. Something available once you own an apartment, or an estate, or in a shared estate. What exactly is this? So what happens if I ride him while he's out there? How does I get more Gissel Greens? Okay, so he's still around after I ride him. Neat. This was a poor decision. A very poor decision. Right around the world on your Chocobo. Kill all the bad guys and learn to ride. Oh yeah, I really participated in that fate. Oh, I sense bees. Maybe even a deadly bee weapon. 8 to 12. Could have come in a more opportune time. Please, you must help us. Why? It's our bees. These bees? Poor little deers are under attack by a mysterious swarm of hornets. Oh noes. The hornets want to kill the bees. The beehives are our livelihood. You must save them. I'm literally an exterminator right now. Chocobo saddlebags. It's got 70 slots. He can carry less than me for some reason. Companion. Let's see here. Deliver an attack. The potency of 150. Summoned, mounted, waiting. So, because I'm already a DPS class, I need my Chocobo to be a tank for me. Tank them all, Chocobo man. Increase companion age HP by 10%. Chocobo kick! Damage by 5%. There is nothing to tell it to take the immunity away from you. Chocobo slash! Chocobo blast! Thank you, friend. Finally, our bees may make their honey in peace. I know you make 12 cents the moment I laid eyes upon you. I know that you were 12 cents. You have saved our bees. Bees. My God. So you traveled to our hut, you say. You would speak with the serpent officer there. I wasn't even here to help you with your problem. I just happened to be here at the right time. He's a century man, but makes regular excursions to our hut. He's quite enamored of our honey and the tales of my husband, Rolf. I found him to be tight-lipped about those he's unfamiliar with. Oh, why don't you get a jar of fresh honey for him? I reckon you'll have more than talkative then. Why don't you bribe him? Ah, this very nice drop that cannot be worn by my class. Why you hate me, game? Why you hate me? +2 vitality and 3 critical hit. I think critical hit is more useful to someone who is... I think intelligence in mind is probably more useful. Oh. We shall find out. Attack potency. What was tank or DPS? I'm DPS. Healing magic. So mind is healing, intelligence is attack. Now what? Oh, I can hang out on the roof. With this guy. Oh, no, I fell down. That would have broken both my legs. Indeed! I am Milaman of the Twin Adler. Your face is unfamiliar to... you have a present for me, you say. Oh ho ho! There is a rumbly in my tumbly that can only be solved with honey. You certainly know how to make a first impression, friend.
So you are the adventurer whom Commander spoke. Do forgive me, stomach is rumbling.
He's even yellow too, for reference.
My words, honey, tasty. Forgive me.
I come to discuss my honey, not sifs. For all their whimsy, they are wary lots, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they'll be as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? For example, me. I like honey for some weird reason. Would you know more? They'll do well to speak to Rosa's husband here, Rolf. He's forgotten even more about Sifs than you'll ever know. I've forgotten more than you'll ever know. Where have I heard that before? Hey, buddy. Like, I'm sitting right here. You don't need to talk about me like I'm not around. Come learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're particular folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're... Ah, man, this is some good stuff. Beg pardon, friend, my memory's just not what it used to be. Like, I don't remember nothing no more. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all clutter in the noggin now, man. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them, man. I got the munchies something bad right now. Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how the concept of etiquette is always completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike look. Yes, my character would really underestimate people for their childlike appearance. It's not like she has a childlike appearance and is a powerful black mage or anything. Lest they face submissive glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee. Sifs. Invertebrate tricksters and troublemakers. They have no spine. Yes, that's what they are. One day they're drawing mortal faces on our masks, and the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop, and they just laugh in your face. Wolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. I'll murder every single one of them in their sleep. Quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. I thought that was men. Don't ever think of trying to foster your foodstuffs on a Sith. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun. The sun. They are in fact plants. Okay, so they're pranksters, and they have weird etiquette, and they don't eat. Okay. Of course. Hearing your stories, well, I guess my stories, man. Like, I tell you a story, and then, like, you tell me it back, and it's like, I'm talking to myself, man. Whoa. Has brought the memories flooding back. I feel like dancing. Gotta get my dancing shoes on. Ooh. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like toe tapping. It's tapping toes, man. I tap toes. Sif told me a long time ago, dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. Just may help you win favor of our forest friends. You got any Doritos, man? Oh, still here? You sure you don't got nothing? Oh, man. Graves, there's one more thing you should know about the Sifs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up, like, empty-handed, man. You gotta, like, have your pockets full of, like, cheese and nachos, man. Nachos. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along what's the thing with the stuff and the other? Man, what was it? It was an hour just speaking that matter, not days ago. Ah, man, my memory's weird. Hey, have I met you before? Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. I'm just gonna sit here and look at my hands, man. I gotta go wandering all the way back. Say, how do we make our main story quest take longer? I know. We'll just have the character run back and forth between quest givers. For no good reason. Now I see bees, I won. Click on him. Peace offering, princess. I'll give you another jar of my honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. No, their taste went more to the unusual. Are you, perchance, familiar with milk root? So we call the root of the most fiendish seed skin, the orku. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. It is in fact a drug. We want you to go out and drug them. You'll not catch me dead taking this stuff, the Sith seem to enjoy it to no end. They are druggies. I've not seen an raccoon around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. You have to simulate it somehow with some of an amber syrup, for example. You might be surprised at what comes out. Syrup. That is one very ugly thing. Once more, I need to wander all the way back. Back. Hey, man, you back? Did you like get the Doritos? Oh, did I forget to tell you? Oh man. My wife was able to direct you to a suitable offering. Milk root? Oh man, I don't touch that stuff. It's terrible for you. I only touch the green stuff, man. And Sif's quaff the cloudy stuff as quick as I do. Flagon of mead affects just about the same as well. In a row to gift milk roux, have a sips, call on your friend and sister, and the moment you lay an eye on it. And let me wrap it up for you. Starting to feel a little woozy. Oh man, it's good stuff. Taking the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. It should to keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you that awful stench, man. It stinks. Not like the smell we got in here, man. It's a good smell. It's a good smell. The sifts of the stuff of me. Rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. Awful. I dare say the reek-even rivals and breath of Morbol that put an end to my adventurer days. Took an arrow to the knee. Don't go venturing no more. But I tell you that story another time. It's very terrible. Your more important matters to attend to. Sifts and crows, sentry buns. And I've shared their company enough to know his kinder heart. Do not shun one when its intention's true. May you parley be a fruitful one, friend. Now, do not stop on your return to the flagon of full flour mead, some good smokes, and your name if you regale me of your adventuring tales. I'll see you later, man. I'm busy looking at some stuff. Don't go traipsing off yet. I just would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend. Do not pass along my regards to the winged ones. Oh man, I need to have a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. It was matured. Actually, it really hasn't matured at all. Whatever. Let's also seek out a young slave by the name of Kumalux. Well, serve the name between people and me. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that melodious root, the Simpson adore. I have something far greater in port for you to deliver. A missive from the Elder Sealed Seer herself. To summarize the letter's contents brief. It vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that which be you. Psst, that's you. And restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends, the Forest. The War of the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get married in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. The 12th Seer returned with good tidings. Bye now. That is the most boring Weevil I've ever seen. It is just uninteresting to the extreme. Hello, tiny fairy person. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking one. Strange dancing one might be a different story. But this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Shake that booty. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. Ugh, moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. Friggin' Hanar. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Think white sap. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. These are weirdo fairies. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hey guys! Did you just get here? You've been a big help, not doing nothing so far. We're the envoy from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. We've come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of the Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. You guys totally blew it. You showed up and immediately blew it. Go home, you say? The Sifs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanians envoys with open wings. Letter carried by Sheila here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking One wastes one's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Sheila's jig insufficiently jiggy? You know what? Let's all get jiggy with it and do the jiggy jig of jiggy jizz. I'm as baffled as you are. But something tells me in the recent events here at erstwhile fluent friends feels uncomfortably wary. It would seem that we've no choice but to ask around and see who most blah 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 blah. Temporary loss of voice. Temporary sleep. Offensive potions. Anna has a notion on how we might earn Sim's trust. Say, Sheila, are you in the mood for dancing? No. That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the Sif's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Well, while you're at it, why not dance for the Gridanians around here as well? Why, if I were a Sif, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer share my culture with my own kind. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join you. Oh, I got these bloody leg cramps, and they're acting up. I just can't be dancing at all. You're gonna have to go do it on your own. This is a stupid idea. Are you even listening? This one cannot follow walking one's words. This one begins to feel sleepy. Does walking one not know proper greeting? Dance! Dance! Do the dance! Walking one has surprising steps. This one is amused, tee-hee, but this one is still sleepy. To the dance of joy! Everyone's belly is rumbling. This one is not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seeds to dye of thread. Color must be jolly, so must make green. Ooh, walking one knows jolly dance. Jolly dancing filled this one with good cheer. Let's these two be friends. Yay! Looking to befriend the Sifs, are you? Spent my fair time in these parts. Go ahead and greet me as you would a Sif. Let me know if moves can make me to the snatch. I only have the one type of dance. That's some fine dancing, friend. Why, if you were half as tall and twice as green, I might have mistaken you for a Sith myself. Any royal Siths are peaceful folk. Approach them with an open mind and heart, and you'll open blah 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 blah. If you were just smaller and more childlike than you already are. Dance! Okay, one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. I do not believe that sprite could see me from this distance. But it is okay. I shall dance again. Ah, Walking One is friend of these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. This one will still not be Walking One's friend, but this one will mock Walking One incessantly. So greeting all the little solace in traditional sylphic fashion. A lovely gesture, I must agree. Would you be so kind as to show me? You're all making fun of me behind my back, aren't you? How charming. He'll fit right in, little Solace. Be forewarned, though, such pleasantries will get you nowhere with Sith who dwell in the homeland. Dancing only affects the weak-minded fools who live here. As such, your enthusiasm for friends. Very well, indeed. I wish there was more variation in this dance, but there is not. Magnificent! You make an excellent emissary to Losola's friend. Mind you, not all Siths remain welcomed by outsider. The woodland sprites would get you before they got to their feet in the ground. This is the dance of my people. Aye, this walking one is a dancing one. This one is always happy to see dancing ones. I had the feeling that that did not, in fact, accomplish anything at all. Would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Los Solis. Better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from these accursed lake rants. Onward to our next adventure! Now that no one needs to dance anymore. And you have accomplished nothing. Thanks for that plot cul-de-sac right there. There's an ocean island. There's an adventure in scraping to helping distressed folk on nature. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread, and adventurers who come to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to high hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. This to make this home in Los Solis do so by having driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seeking out trouble self and see what it might do to ease their worries. Are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You'd be better off inquiring with Healer in Media. The guardians who reside there, she is most likely to privy to such troubles. I know what we'll do. We'll help them with a bunch of busy work quests. Ah, you've returned. Your dance was so silly. It beats the elements. I can't express how happy I am to see an adventure. Being a temporary settlement makes for amenities. At least just outside of defenses. Consequently, beasts from Malms around are free to wander and tap ties to help with citizens. If you could put down the Zizgorlins and Gallnats around these parts, 5 each should suffice. Ziz would be eternally grateful. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 5 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in civic culture. I do not claim to know the details. Apparently something about brownies being tasty and very special. I don't know. What with such feral beasts around the forest, they are not easy to come by. When you are done with these deeds, seek out Kumux. He is slow to warn to outsiders, but good intention, blah blah blah. Just put down those giant angry beasts. Hit them in the face, they'll probably fall down. Get out of here, Weevil. You're boring. Drumstick withdraws. And I don't have any greens because I don't know where to find them. gnats and brownie bushes. Brownies. Those are some awfully big damn gnats. Yeah, I think when the ivy starts walking away, it's a little bit overgrown. Stop flinging your poo at me, monkey. I'm gonna need you to kill all of the overgrown ivy. Well, that was an extra long diversion right there. There, happy now? Yeah. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing One bring brownie bushes to this one. This one can dye threads once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One killed bitey buzzy ones. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. This one has many troubles since walking one's last come to abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other walking ones. This one transit help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel. This one steel comes from the Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' homes in danger. Danger! This one begs Dancing One to help this one. Dancing One is friends with this one. Walking One, yes. Dancing One must speak to these ones. And walking ones in hot house and find out more. This one has bad feelings. This one feels steel ones are after something. This one shall speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. Let's get the suspicious presence. Yeah. I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now, so that's going to be the end of this session. After much finagling around and some dancing, it's been a very silly day. So until next time, I will see you all.